I'm back for another one today. You versus them. My name's Tristan. This is Tales from the Long Cripple. It is Wednesday, the 23rd of July, 2026. At least I think it is. I'm feeling pretty organised today, so hopefully the reading will be good. Don't know what to expect after yesterday's reading. Hopefully something a bit lighter. We'll start off with the Blue Isle deck and see what she has to say today. Oh. Number 1. Heed well good news from the Cavalier. Impassioned views promise good cheer. Sadness that hides veiled in the day, once undisguised, soon flies away. Nice. That's better than yesterday. Maybe the cards will be easy for me. And underneath the little doggy, the friend. Yeah, so that's about getting good news, basically, and maybe finding something out that takes something that was sad and makes it glad. It's possible. Maybe something you thought was really disastrous isn't, or maybe you like someone and you heard they don't like you, but they actually do. Maybe somebody brings you good news. We'll see. See who this person is in your life. Could be anyone. Friend, lover, mother, boss, sometimes. Yeah. The footpath and darkness. Number 4. Sweet. Not had these yet, so let's see. Number 2, the footpath. Guidance, assistance, trusting in others. The footpath card offers us a chance to reflect on the paths we follow that have been blazed by those before us. Ooh, trailblazers. Someone found their way through a wild, unfamiliar place and cleared the way for others to travel. Now is a time to remember those who have helped you get to where you're going and to express your gratitude. Whose footsteps do you walk in, and who might you eventually leave a path for? That's such a lovely card. I don't know what path this is. It could be any path in your life, but somebody's obviously walked it before you, and you should express gratitude to them and to think about the others that might follow in your footpath, which is quite an awesome feeling. Number 4, darkness. Oh, I didn't know if it would be bad, but it seems like it's a bit danger, vigilance, a vulnerable state. When night falls and the world dims, we lose our bearings. Clear paths are lost. Pitfalls are unseen. Creatures of the night could be all around. Sounds fun. And we could be unaware. When light fades from our senses, we are exposed. Unknown things creep up in the dark. The darkness card finds us at a moment of blindness to possible dangers. It's time to sit tight and wait it out. Find shelter, guard yourself, and wait for daylight to return. Okay. It's like, yeah, if you don't know where you're going, maybe just stop and wait for things to show the way when the light comes back. I get the feeling it might be another tricky reading today. But we'll see what the deck says. Morgan Queers today. One more day, and it's the weekend, man. Yep, gotta do that weekday grind. It does feel like that sometimes, doesn't it? I started a new painting, which has made me happy. What are you doing in your life making you happy, huh? Obviously walking somewhere, or journeying, taking a certain path in your life. I don't know what this has got to do with another person in your life. Perhaps you're like trying to approach someone and things have gone dark and you don't know what to do, so the best advice, it seems to be, is to just not do anything quite just yet. Yeah, okay, we got 2 swords under there, which is kind of just been what I've been talking about. I often see this as a card of making choices without knowing all the facts, but it's about the ability to cut through, isn't it? So we'll split the deck and see what the tarot's got for us today. The Fool. Yeah, okay. New beginnings. Yeah. Underneath that, 8 swords. Wow. You gotta get out your 8 swords if you're gonna have a new beginning. So you're turning up today as the 2 of Wands. Your challenge is the Queen of Pentacles. And there, the Page of Pentacles. And their challenge is the 10 swords. And between you, 5, 6, 7, 8 swords. So what was that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's 9. I can't count. Sometimes Roman numerals catch me out. Oh. Anyway, let's see. So you're 2 wands. You're at the start of something new, establishing yourself somewhere. Getting ready to take on the world. This is a heavy reading. So I don't think I signed up for this universe. Well, it's Wednesday. Come on, it's hump day. Your challenge is Queen of Pentacles. Which sometimes I get a haughty feeling off the Queen of Pentacles, you know. Yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting from this card. It's a bit not so much intimidating as sort of uninterested, maybe. Yeah, and they're coming up as Page of Pentacles. So that's like a young, immature energy. Young and immature, but also like a scholar, a learner. Can be earth magic. Could be watching you. Maybe you know they're watching you. We'll see when I clarify. And then 10 swords is their challenge. So obviously an ending. Something's ended. Who killed Santa Claus? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Santa to me. I don't know. It's all red and white in the snow from a distance. And together, your binding energy is that you're both trapped by your own inner thoughts and stupidity. You could take that blindfold off and undo yourself. It's not really tight bindings. There's 8 swords holding you in there. Yeah. It's about self-sabotage in a way as well, isn't it? 8 swords. So we'll ask the regular Rider-Waite Tarot to see what the heck's going on here today. Making decisions in the dark. So we'll go for the easiest one, I think, which wasn't you. 2 wands, which I saw as, yeah, you're starting some new creative project perhaps, or networking a new area. Yeah, it's 2 wands. It's, you know, looking to see. You're looking out. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What choices have you got? Yeah. Oh, after some serious... Why is there so many swords today? I need to get my sword out. I should put them in there. I've got a bigger one. Stop coming out. I don't like so many swords. What the fuck? 7 swords, okay, and a Knight of Pentacles. You were supposed to be the easy one. Trickery, yeah. You know what? Like sometimes I get a reading, I'm like, I just want to stop the reading and just start over, or just delete and not do one today, because I don't know. You're doing something tricky. Doing something very tricky. And it's about offers being brought or accepted in a very it's like what happens behind this knight. This knight presents as this very you know, stable, honourable, doesn't do anything wrong, Knight of Pentacles. But there's all this trickery going on just behind it. I mean, it's quite clever, really, whatever you're doing. It's causing a lot of staying up late thinking about stuff. Yeah. I don't know what that's got to do with this person, but yeah, okay, look, 2 swords again. Hey, why is there so many swords today? Look, we're gonna get paper cuts, man. Page of Pentacles. What's going on there? The moon. Okay, yes. Earth magic. I'm using. Are they a reader or a? Maybe they're going to get readings on you, or trying to look at these, whatever's hidden. Trying to see what's hidden. Emperor. Wow. And 9 swords. Oh, Jesus. They're staying up late at night as well, but I mean, how can you be Page of Pentacles? Sat there. They're not doing anything. You're going to ask them out, and they're not doing anything. Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles here is about asking them out because you're starting something new. But there's some trickery here with the 7 swords, and they're just sat there. I mean, this Emperor is kind of looking at this knight like, what are you doing? Cool as a cucumber, but actually staying up all night overthinking something. Using. Yeah, some sort of magic there. The moon. What's behind it? 6 swords. Whew. I'm gonna have to get some like bandages for all the paper cuts today. So what's this Queen of Pentacles? I got a haughty kind of dismissive, shielded. She's using that pentacle like a shield in this card, sort of defensive almost. Not so much defensive as if say, come on boy, try it. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want to, if I was coming out as a page, I wouldn't even think about asking the Queen out. It's like the lowest rung, isn't it? Page. Alright, Queen of Pentacles, what are you? Oh, 6 cups. Gosh, there's love there. And 2 pentacles. Some sort of juggling in the past. Juggling or making decisions. The High Priestess. This is a strange stuff. Ace of Cups. I feel like I've taken a mushroom trip today. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. I mean, the High Priestess can be quite haughty in a way. But maybe, you know, tapping into your intuition and into love. Maybe this Queen of Pentacles needs to smile a bit. Moving swiftly along, because I'm just wondering how much more I can get stumped today. Honestly, I think I'd need at least a couple of hours to figure this out. Yeah, no idea. There's a lot of love there. Jeez, it's like this Queen of Pentacles is like the guardian of what is quite an amazing energy, really. The High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. I mean, come on now. Yeah. Almost feels again like it's inverted. It's very strange feelings. All right, so 10 swords. What's ended? A commitment. Ah, something to do with an institution. More swords. At least there's no swords there. Chariot. Empress. So I'm just going to take a sip of water and hope that there's some answers in the water, because giving love. The Queen of Pentacles gives money, doesn't she? Gives security, gives stability. Maybe what you need is to tap into your intuition and give the cup, not the pentacle. Especially if there's some trickery going on here. But that seems maybe necessary for whatever you're doing. I don't get a bad feeling there. Sort of like a wheeling dealing kind of thing. I mean, this is kind of like what business is like, isn't it? When you're doing some sort of business. Maybe this is to do with your work, how you're presenting at work. This could be somebody you work with, I guess. There is love here, though. Ace of Cups, you know. They can't get over this Emperor. He's just like looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing? It's quite funny. All right, I've joked around enough. I can try and be serious about this 10. So it's something that ended really quickly, and it's maybe, did they stop being an Empress, or Hierophant, some sort of commitment ended. Some sort of agreement, tradition. An Empress. There was a stop to this fast-moving Empress energy. This is just complete. Yeah. Was it their Empress energy? Is this why they're doing this Page of Pentacles, but actually an Emperor shtick? It doesn't really wash, does it? You can't hide an Emperor behind a Page of Pentacles. All right. Well, I'm still going, so if this makes any sense to you, that's great. I'm feeling quite organized today, so I actually remembered to look up who I'm recommending next. And that's a lady called Caroline, and her channel is I Am Pisces Tarot. I Am Pisces. And I don't know if anybody has read The Stand or watched the film on television, the Stephen King thing, but she gives me that real Mother Abigail vibe. She does her readings on her front porch, and you can hear the cicadas in the background, and her voice is very melodic, and her readings are great. She's very intuitive. So yeah, definitely recommend her. So give her a little watch, like, share, subscribe, comment, and while you're at it, do it for me. It'll mean the world. All right, Knight of Wands again. He wanted to come back out earlier. Fuck. 2 Pentacles and 6 Cups again. This decision in the past, this juggling of something in the past has caused all this. What is this? So 2 Pentacles, juggling, kind of making decisions. Can be an unstable energy as well, depends on the reading. But this looks like you've both been put in 8 swords because of some sort of juggling and making a decision in the past. So I don't know how, maybe you've known this person for a long time. Knight of Wands is erratic sort of energy. Yeah, so you're wheeling, dealing, making some business decisions maybe, or, you know, being a bit, you know, people might do that in dates. I don't know, you get all kinds of people out there. Maybe you make like spreadsheets of all the people that you're dating and their qualities, pros and cons. You know, some people get really into it, so perhaps it's to do with that. Maybe they know and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? And they're just playing it cool, doing Page of Pentacles. But they're really an Emperor who's up late at night overthinking something. Obviously not going to move from this chair though. They're not moving at all. It's very stuck energy. This end to this fast moving Empress energy. Something that they had. Some quality of them perhaps. Yeah. Will they stop moving so quickly to this Empress? Or something ended with an Empress? I don't know. I'm stumped. I am fairly stumped today. And then it's telling you to tap more into your intuition. Maybe not focus so much on this pentacle so much. Don't be so haughty or serious. Get a little squishy feelings in with some cup of love. Yeah. All right. Might as well go for the Fool, see what the Fool's got to say. If you're both stuck in this Eight Swords energy about juggling, about the past, it's easy to get out. You can get yourself out. Maybe it's not easy, but it is possible. I mean, some people might get stuck in Eight Swords their whole lives, but it's very sharp. So you want to like have fun, enjoy life without being trapped by fears. You're both trapped by fears, it seems. We'll see, because you know the Fool indicates this stepping onto a new journey. Yeah, we have King of Wands. Yeah, this fiery taking action. Yeah, the Lovers. Look, because there's a love story. It's about perspectives. You really need to change your perspectives, and you can only get out of Eight Swords if you change perspective. You have to take the blindfold off. Yeah, because even in this deck, in other decks, a High Priestess, her eyes are closed, but they're open here. You have to keep your eyes closed, you know. Right. I have no idea what I'm going to call this. Sheesh. Finishing off here with the Morgan Greer deck again, and just gonna ask Tarot to give you some advice. You know, I'm looking at this blindfold here on the Eight Swords, and you can't see anything if you're blindfolded. You can't find your path. You have to wait for some sun, I think, for some light. Yeah. Very difficult today. I guess it can't always be good. Who knows? Who knows? One must persevere. Alright. Come on, please, deck. Can we have some advice that might actually be helpful for the viewer? Five Pentacles. Okay. Which is, you know, it's not about being, you know, locked out and kept out. But there's this feeling of, I always see in this card, this woman, she's giving him a hug, you know. So, coming in from the cold. This Emperor, again. And the Hierophant, again. And the Moon, again. Oh, geez, so heavy. This is so heavy. So many swords. And just heaviness. But yeah, the Fool and this Lovers with the Hangman are really like this feeling of you can take a step, you know, you can brave. You're very busy doing very tricky things here. And they're just watching you. Something's ended for them. So if it's something to do with the Hierophant here, it's ended. And they're hiding this Emperor energy, which is here. And the Moon came up as well, didn't it? Commitment. Giving them what they want. Yeah. Fairly stumped today. You know, sometimes, so I think this is like the first, because I've done many private readings for myself and I've always been able to figure out what the cards are telling me. I think this is the first reading where I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Yeah, I mean, honestly, all I can say is good luck. It doesn't look like there's anything bad here, though. There's no devils. Just a bit of sort of, you know, you're trapping yourselves energy with, you know, just juggling or not making a decision. Maybe you both need to just make a decision. Do you want to see each other? There's a commitment. The Hierophant. You know, do you want to be committed to each other? Is this somebody you'd want to date? The Emperor is about having it your own way, having this commitment your own way. But I don't know if that's on your side or theirs. It's come up on theirs, so I'm assuming it's theirs. Yeah. Well, folks, I'm not sure what to tell you, but if this made any sense to you or helped you, then I'm glad. If it didn't, then it's not for you. But whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a good time. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.